We have the NBA. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Nesmith, following the score by Minnesota. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And the basket by Siakam.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Randle finds Edwards. Launches it. Here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Conley's got 5.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Conley. Pass to Turner. Back to Nesmith. Now Halliburton. Siakam the screen. Here's Nembhard. Reid with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to Edwards. They set the screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Nesmith. Randle against Siakam. Takes a 3. Turner passes to Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Pass to Reid from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Halliburton.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Siakam for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Reed. Still no points. Here's Conley. Puts the move on. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Haliburton on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Siakam looking it over. Siakam draws the double. Outside for Haliburton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about...
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Haliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Dillingham to the left wing. Gobert finds McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's the pick. Here's Haliburton driving to the basket. And the dunk by Haliburton.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Haliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Dillingham. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Dillingham. Gobert finds McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Pacers leading by 6. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Haliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Haliburton, a screen on Randall. Back to Turner. 4-3. And Indiana misses again. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Edwards with it. Siakam covering. Right side, Nesmith. From the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Neesmith on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And Siakam with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Neesmith on the wing. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. Randall pulls down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Halliburton pass to DeMarc. 5 on the clock. Here's Neesmith, and he drives in. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
The shot by Conley, no good. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Reed for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so that's the end of the... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Obi Toppin out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Wiseman finds McConnell. Back to Wiseman. 3-pointer. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. A slam dunk by Reed.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. It's stolen. For 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 ball to go.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
That gives him the lead. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McConnell against Conley. Toppin outside. They need this. Hits the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 1.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Edwards. Reed passes to Gobert. Back to Reed. Now Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
On the wing, Matherin. Guarded by Edwards. Toppin outside. There's the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
The shot by Conley, no good. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. McConnell outside. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Walker. Back to McConnell. Pass to Matherin. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Reed to screen on McConnell. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Turner, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Matherin. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to Daniels. And Turner with the block. Here's McConnell. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Minnesota up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach doesn't.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, "I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Can't get it to drop.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
McDaniels from long range. Goes back up. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Nimhard, the pass to Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
They grab their own miss. For three, Randall can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And here's Siakam for three. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert showing some mobility over Turner. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. McDaniels passes to Reed. 6 to shoot. A slam dunk by Reed.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Nimhard, good.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Here's Reed. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Nimhard. Halliburton against McDaniels. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Reed sets a screen. Here's Dillingham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton outside. With the teardrop. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Edwards. And there's the screen. Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Five to shoot. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton looking over the floor. Siakam the screen. And now we've got an intentional foul. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. McDaniels against Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Outside Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. High post Siakam. Randall's there. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Randall outside. Back to Daniels. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Halliburton. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Four on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Indiana with a rebound. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Siakam for three. Reed with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Fires the three. It falls! And that one brings them within one. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Substitution on the court.
Ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
Greetings, everyone. But now Golden State's starting 5. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Looney in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center position. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops. I think they win.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
Here's Nembhard. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Halliburton for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's the screen. Curry passes to Looney. Turner with the steal. Halliburton against Payton. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And it falls over the rim and in. Nembhard's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Looney. Good work there as it goes.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Looney kicks to Curry. Back to Looney. Three-pointer. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Down low. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. Warriors trail by 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The shot by Looney, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Curry, that's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. They set the pick. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 5.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. The 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Right wing. Siakam looking around. Here's Turner. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Indiana leading. Great since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Master Looney for the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Turner inside, guarded by Curry. Shots good by Turner.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
To the middle, knocks it loose. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
First personal foul.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton kicks to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 7. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Turner with the screen for Siakam. Out to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Turner with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Turner's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Back to Jackson Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Halliburton. Shoots over Melton. Shoots it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Takes a 3, connects from three-point range. Podziemski's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
They get it back. Toppin, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Melton passes to Kuminga. Here's Jackson Davis. Shakes him, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Walker. Here we go, one-on-one. For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Toppin. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Walker out there with Aaron Nesmith. It's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. McConnell against Melton. Jackson Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Out to the right wing. Walker a screen. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Wiseman. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman the pass to Nembhard. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 7. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Healed from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And it's going to to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hit by Kuminga. This one for three. The Pacers pull it in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. There's the drive. Wiseman sets a screen for McConnell. Throws it up high. Melton with the steal. Inside. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Walker's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. Trains the three-pointer. And it's now only a one-point Pacer lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. McConnell kicks to Wiseman. Back to McConnell. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Here's Podziemski. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Nembhard, the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
To the paint. Jackson Davis with it. Working on Walker. That evens the score. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Back to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Count it.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Here's Podziemski. Nembhard covering for the lead. No good on the shot. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Warriors with the complete 5 on the floor. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Payton, and it's Looney in at the center. Curry finds Looney. Payton against Halliburton. Payton with the screen for Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Halliburton hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Curry against Mathurin. Curry dishes to Green. Curry on the wing. Turner covering.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Outside Mathurin. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Four on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam's shot is off. The Warriors trailing. And here they go. Here's Wiggins. He's off on that one. Good D by Siakam. Turner passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Green inside. Siakam's there. Three-pointer, Payton. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 6. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Shoots over Curry. Again, Indiana.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Turner finds Siakam. Halliburton with it. Great look, but off the mark.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Looney with the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry looking it over. Looney, and that one, good. Looney's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Back to Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Out to Turner. Over Looney. The shot by Turner, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. To the inside. It's stolen by Mathurin. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turner with a screen on Curry. Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
And so the Pacers take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
Tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, BA, it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the 5. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And a deep 3 from Curry. From beyond the arc, and then some. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Warriors with possession. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Frank. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Conley looking for an opening. Payton against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And another shot. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Looney. All sorts of time. 2 points. That one goes.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Who's watching here? From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside, Green. Wiggins against McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Curry. Off target with the 3. Outside Conley. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wiggins for 3. Drops in the 3. And that ties it up.
Just a good-looking jumper from Wiggins. Fantastic at playing to his strengths and firing off the dribble.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And the basket by Looney.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Outside McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. McDaniels passes to Conley. Randall inside, working on Green, and it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
The shot by Looney, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Conley passes to Reed. Edwards against Curry. And it's Gary Payton, the second with a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Looney. Drills it from deep. Looney's got 7.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot by Looney, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
The kick out, Curry for 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Takes the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at center, filling out the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point, right?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Reed. Still without a bucket. Edwards finds Reed. Back to Edwards. Randall with it. Guarded by Payton. Randall, the pass to Reed. Outside for Randall. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got 7 points.
I love how Randall doesn't panic, even when the clock is running low.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Here's Edwards. Oh!
Wow! Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Looney. Here's Payton. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 7 to the paint. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
On the wing, Payton. Beyond the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 9. Wiggins for 3. Oh, from deep, Andrew Wiggins.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. Driving inside. Over Green. Randall can't hit. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Right side Reed. Out to the right wing. Randall, the pass to Reed. Reed, a screen on Curry. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Payton. Picked it out of midair. Here's Dillingham, and he dunks it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
From deep. Here's Jackson Davis. Out to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Jackson Davis with a bucket. Jackson Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. Warriors trail by 8. Melton outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield on the wing. Back to Jackson Davis. Good if it goes. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the lockers.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Sure, it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at center. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Jackson Davis. Gobert against Kuminga. Over Gobert. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kuminga's got his first bucket in this one. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Alexander Walker with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. Here's Miller. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Jackson Davis' screen. Pass to Kuminga. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Jackson Davis with the bucket.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. The 3 by Conley. That one's good. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Podziemski. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for DiVincenzo. Stolen by Melton. McDaniels passes to Randle. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And that one misses. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Melton. Lays it up and banks it in. Melton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
A minute 15 left in the third. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. Fires from deep. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Minnesota leading by 4. Randle outside. The kick out to Conley. McDaniels passes to Conley. Fires in the triple. Conley's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Inside. 36 seconds left in the third. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Reed with it. Back to Conley. Reed sets a screen. Conley passes to McDaniels. And here's Randle. He's watched by Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed, good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Podziemski. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Warriors, Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Podziemski in at the 2. Kuminga down low. Check by Randall. Outside Hield. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. From downtown. No luck on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Payton. And the Warriors with another 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Reed finds Conley. Payton with a steal. Outside Curry. To take the lead into the lane. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14. McDaniels passes to Conley. Down low, Reed. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
And not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Edwards. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
Well, you need a bucket. Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Curry. Misses the layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Wiggins. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Payton. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, disputed even after the video.
Option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. inside Edwards. Gobert with it. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Unable to get that one. Good D by Payton. The Warriors trailing. Curry looking it over. Over to the left wing. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Laces one from 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Outside for Green. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And so it's Golden State with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Pass to Gobert. It's in!
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute the play.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was...
In tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here is Conley, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Here's the three. Conley's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Nembhard finds Turner over Conley. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Indiana. Siakam left side. Pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's in there. 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Conley. Here's Neesmith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley finds Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The shot by Turner, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Randall, no good. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Siakam outside. Halliburton in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 8 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bounce pass Conley. Three-pointer, Randall sinks the three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. To the wing right side. Now, here's Neesmith. Over by Conley. Back to Halliburton. Turner for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close it.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Got that one up quick. Siakam's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Pass to Randall. He gets that one. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. It's up a 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Outside Edwards. Now Dillingham. High post, Gobert. Here's Randall. Back to Gobert. Randall dishes to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. Turner with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Pacers leading by 5. Siakam finds Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Turner passes to Siakam. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Indiana again, turning it over.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves trail. Here's DiVincenzo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Turner for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Miller. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stance.
Neesmith finds Nembhard. And he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Nas Reed out there with Miller. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Second shot opportunity. Miller finds Edwards. The 3-ball. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 4. Left side, Mathurin. Stolen by Conley. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Tapping a screen on DiVincenzo. Mathurin. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Ando comes in for Miller, and it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
McDaniels, a screen on Mathurin. They grab their own miss. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Toppin, driving inside. And then Toppin with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
There's Anthony Edwards, and the wide open shot from Reed. That 3 off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. Toppin with it, picked up by Edwards. Toppin a screen on McDaniels. Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Shepard. Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. For 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Walker. They get a hand on it. Mathurin with the ball. Now Toppin. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Benedict Mathurin, and that's good. Mathurin's got 6 here in this quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Timberwolves trail by 9. To the paint, here's Dillingham. And there it is for him. Dillingham's got his first basket. 12 seconds left in the third. Right side Turner, uncovered. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. It's Miller on the way. There's the 3. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Acton Emhart, stolen by Michael Conley. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. He's defended by Randall. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall passes to Reed. Outside Conley. And it's off from three-point range. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good on the triple. Neesmith has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Naz Reid. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Halliburton. Now, Neesmith. Emhart finds Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Halliburton against McDaniel. They set the pick. Here's Siakam. Nice move. And Siakam throws it down.
Those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Halliburton passes to Emhart. Siakam outside. Outside Turner. Here he goes. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over McDaniel. Halliburton, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
It's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Halliburton drives in. Pass to Siakam. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. He got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. Pacers leading by 5. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam passes to Neesmith. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton kicks to Turner, right wing. Siakam passes to Turner. Back to Siakam. The three. Rebound, Minnesota.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Back to Randall. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Laces one from three. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.
got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. On the wing, Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Now here's Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Halliburton. And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Looney. Curry looking it over. Tries again. He shoots it. Here's Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Here's Curry after the basket by Indiana. Back to Payton. And he buries his first look.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Toppin with it. Now guarded by Curry. Outside Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Green, a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Now here's Curry. Toppin with a steal. Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your chat shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Yep, count it.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Pacers leading by 7. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Curry passes to Looney. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Green. After the basket by Indiana. To the middle. Clock at 6. Curry passes to Wiggins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. They get it back. Pass to Turner. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Shots good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Curry passes to Green. Now here's Looney. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Payton with a steal. Fast break, here we go. From outside the arc. Indiana with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. From the low block. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Halliburton against Curry. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and rushes it.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've got a 9-point lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Indiana leading by 11. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Good on the bucket.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. The 3 is up. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Halliburton against Melton. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Halliburton against Melton. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Melton. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Indiana leading by 7. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Melton. Pass to Pajimski. 51 seconds left in the second. Good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
There's a screen by Turner. Mathurin passes to Turner. Back to Mathurin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Hield to the ball. Turner covering.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Siakam for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Pajimski. He's covered by Mathurin. Pajimski into the lane. Hield for 3. Knocks down the triple. And now it's just a 2-point Pacer lead. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brett.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Wiseman. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
Inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Walker, a screen on Hield. Back to Wiseman. The 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. Melton outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Wiseman, pass to McConnell. Wiseman, a screen on Melton. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Wiseman. This one for 3. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Pajemski. No points yet. Good work defensively by Wiseman. McConnell passes to Nimhart. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
To the inside, Jackson Davis. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Hield on the wing. Back to Jackson Davis. Pass to Hield. Outside Kuminga. Hield, a screen on Siakam. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability. He ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Hield with the ball. Siakam covering. Pass to Jackson Davis. Misses in close.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Siakam, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Down low. Back to Pajemski. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Mathurin.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Turner. There's the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Pacers up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. The Pacers making a switch here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nimhart. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Halliburton. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's on Stephen Curry. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pacers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows. You win that turnover battle.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Indiana leading by 3.
Team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he gets the bucket.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Curry passes to Looney. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pacers on D. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Pass to Matherin. Turner with it. Right side Matherin to the wing, right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins for 3. Wiggins for the triple.
Right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Here's Green to tie it up. And it's Looney getting it to go. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Wiggins against Toppin. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Halliburton. Left side Matherin. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Curry takes it in to take the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Both good from the line that time. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Payton covering. And here's Turner. Back to Matherin.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Turner. Can they get it? It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Curry passes to Looney. Halliburton against Curry. Shoots over Siakam. Here's Looney. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Turner against Looney. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Curry with it. Turner covering. Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again. Indiana's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
And then Turner with the dunk. Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Curry from deep three-point land. The putback.
Maybe didn't see this one coming, but Looney right now effective on the offensive end.
Indiana on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Curry from deep three-point land. Looney. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toppin with it. Now Wiggins defending.
Yes! Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here's Curry for three. Kept alive. Three-pointer. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Siakam for three. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them.
Tonight, RJ, these teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. It's Curry outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Conley against Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game, and the shot is good.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 6 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Such a wide open look.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Payton kicks to Curry. Down low, poked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Three-pointer, Randall. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Looney passes to Wiggins. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
The shot by Looney, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
It's stolen by Curry. Looney with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Curry against McDaniel. And that one is hammered home.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Conley kicks to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 9 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Launches it. Pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Curry way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's McDaniel. He's got 7. Edwards' shot is good.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
Curry passes to Looney. Will it go? Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Looney with the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Another miss by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 4. Green with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Payton. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Wiggins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Green kicks it to Looney. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. And just miss after miss right now. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Dillingham with it, guarded by Curry. And the wide open shot from Reed. Nailed from 3-point land.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Curry passes to Looney. Goes back up. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Looney's got 5 points now this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Richard, you know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mr. Gobert. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Basketball. Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Michael Conley. He's checked in for Dillingham. Here's Jackson Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the miss by Julius Randle. Outside, Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. And And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the middle, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Jackson Davis. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Warriors leading by 9. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Hield. Basket good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Melton. Here's Jackson Davis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Dozier in at the 4 spot. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And so it's Golden State with it. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Jackson Davis finds Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Kuminga, and there's the drive. Pass to Podziemski. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 7. Fast break, Minnesota.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Jackson Davis. Now Podziemski. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Kuminga. Still scoreless. Kuminga, screen on Edwards. Jackson Davis in the corner. Lock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Jackson Davis. He's got 9. Kuminga trying to free himself up. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
And the foul called on Edwards.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4.
2 minutes.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And there's Randall on the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hield kicks to Melton. And the Warriors miss again. Hield against DiVincenzo. For the lead. The Warriors pull it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's Conley penetrating, and he converts the layup. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pajemski. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Melton's got his first bucket in this one. Outside for Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
Now here's Melton. Pajemski on the wing. From downtown. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Timberwolves trail. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Payton passes to Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. And that's 10 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payton against DiVincenzo. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Randall against Payton. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Three-pointer, Randall. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
High post shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Randall. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Back to Randall to tie it up. Driving the lane, and that's 2 points on the layup. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Payton, good.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Randall with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards sub in for McDaniels.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Yep, it counts.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
DiVincenzo finds Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. Now Dillingham. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Count that bucket.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
DiVincenzo against Curry.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Warriors leading by 3. On the wing, Green. Oh, good on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Out to Edwards. And Looney sends it back. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Over in the corner. Looney buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Dillingham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the game. It's stolen by Randle.
Well, he just threw that pass up for grabs. I mean, and that's never a good idea.
Green with the block. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.